sana all kapag matagal na kaya na mag-dispose. But, okay, napawisan ako. Ang bilis, ang taas ng heart rate ko. This is a huge part of the healing process. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. I consider this one of the most personal vlogs I have to date. I'm making this vlog because a few weeks before I left Quezon City, nung patapos na yung classes ko in UP, I drove all the way to our old home in Pasig to get some furniture na naiwan ko when we were still living in there. Nag-pandemic na, so ang tagal na siyang nakaiwan doon. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the tables kasi kapag matagal na daw, dinidispose na. Sana all kapag matagal na kaya na mag-dispose. But okay, since I was there already and napag-abutan na ako ng coding, I decided to stay at the old Starbucks sa Babalan ng condo where we used to live. At first, I was just working on my papers, and then eventually, I started pulling out my journal. I began to write all my thoughts, all that I was feeling and I was thinking about moving forward, and also going back to significant places. And so I thought of sharing these things with you kasi it has been of help to me. So hopefully, makatulong din sa atin. Because when we go through sudden shifts in life, when we experience some traumatic events, generally mga bagay na masakit or hindi maganda or nakakabigla, when we go through that, we tend to avoid people, places, smells, alam mo yun, that would remind us of these painful things that trigger different emotions in us. Pero I like returning to these places, especially by myself. Sobrang helpful siya for me. Okay, so first is I gain power and strength when I show up in places that house so many memories. And then I get to overcome the bittersweet memories, the bittersweet feelings attached to these physical locations. Going back to these places, I feel is more empowering than avoiding them forever. Another is I get the closure that I feel like I need and hindi ko nakuha. Kasi diba, for example, someone loses a loved one, gusto natin meron kang last moment with that friend. You want to be able to say goodbye to that friend. And going back to these places allow me to say goodbye to that season of my life. And it allows me to have that closure, to properly close that chapter of my life that these physical locations represent. Kasi honestly, I didn't get a proper parting with these physical places, communities that have become a significant part of me. Places and people that I considered home. In my case, it was because I was rushing when I left. And it can be dramatic na pakinggan, pero I was not able to have my last meal, my last cup. I was just uprooted lang bigla. So going back to these places, sobrang halaga niya sa akin. Thing is, when I go back to these significant places, I get desensitized from all the mixed feelings that are associated with these places. Kasi honestly, pag binabalikan ko yung mga lugar na to, I would feel anxious, napawisan ako, ang bilis, ang taas ng heart rate ko. So what happens is, I'm able to finally face these physical locations that represent so much memories, that represent a difficult season in my life. So what happens is, I don't avoid these places anymore. That's nice, right? Another thing that happens is, nare-redeem yung lugar para sa akin. That's what I pray about when I go back to these places. That these places would be fully redeemed for me, and that hopefully I'll be able to make new memories in these places. To replace the old ones with new happy or hopeful ones. Ma-redeem yung lugar imbes na it would just house a dark season. Isang example niyan was when I went to Disneyland with David. Na-redeem yung place, and I believe this is a huge part of the healing process. Honestly, I wish kayang magsabi ng mga therapists and ng mga friends ko ng timeline, ng deadline na promise Jess, after this time, it won't hurt anymore. Sana may ganun. Pero wala. But I can say that going back to these places helped me go further in my healing process. And And siguro lastly, another thing that I gain from going back to these significant places is I get to enjoy these places by myself. Since these places are associated with different people, different groups, a certain season, when I go back to these places, na ako lang, and I get to enjoy them just with myself and with God, with my journal. So, nadi-disassociate yung lugar sa mga tao, sa mga grupo, sa mga pangyayari, and then I'm able to really just enjoy them and to redeem them. I wonder what these places are for you. Iniiwasan mo or ayaw mo na puntahan, ayaw mo na alalahanin. Places that trigger difficult emotions in you. My prayer is that this vlog has hopefully helped you gain a little bit more courage about not avoiding things in the past, pero harapin siya head-on to be able to properly bid our goodbyes to these places kahit na non-living things naman tong mga lugar na to, di ba? Pero may associated kasi ng mga bagay sa kanila eh. Diba? That's just what I wanted to share with you guys. Pero sana nakatulong, sana makatulong. Thanks for watching the vlog and thanks always for the encouraging words that you leave in the comment section, in my DMs. Thank you guys, appreciate it so much. If you like more videos on life, leadership, faith, family, inclusion, don't forget to subscribe before you move to the next video. As usual, I'll see you guys again next time. It's Jazz!